gonna sing and have some fun. We're gonna hear God's word before we're done. We're gonna dance, we're gonna shout, we're gonna learn what it's all about. 'Cause God knows me and He loves me and He made me, and so we're free to sing and have some fun. We're gonna hear God's word before we're done. We're gonna dance, we're gonna shout, we're gonna learn what it's all about. Let's go!
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Lissa. Are you ready for our big God story? Let's call our helper Hamilton. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, Hamilton, where are you? Oh my goodness, Hamilton! What in the world? I was going to ask you about all of this. Friends, do you see what Hamilton has? He has a hammer. Look at all this stuff. He has a toolbox. He's got some tools in his house, like a wrench and a screwdriver. And he's got a bunch of cleaning supplies. Look at all this. A dustpan, a broom, a duster, all kinds of stuff. My goodness, Hamilton, what is going on today? My goodness, friends. Well, did you know that all of this stuff has something to do with our story for today? All right, well, let's take a look at our story. Today, we're going to learn about a boy named Josiah. Can you say Josiah? Say it nice and loud. Good job, good job. All right, well, Josiah was only 8 years old. Friends, can you count to 8? Let's try it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done, well done. I bet some of you have siblings, a brother or sister that might be around that age. Well, guess what? Josiah had something really crazy and special happen to him. At 8 years old, he became king. He became the king of Israel. Can you imagine, my dear friends, being a king at 8 years old? That's kind of like being the president at 8 years old. Whoa, talk about wild. Well, guess what? Josiah saw that the temple was really run down. So that's why he grabbed hammers, dustpans, and brooms, and all kinds of tools to fix up the temple. They were cleaning it. They were fixing everything that was broken. They had to fix it all up. And guess what happened, friends? They found something. Found something very, very special. They found God's word in the temple. It had been missing. And so they found it and they were so excited. But you want to know what? Josiah looked around at his people, right? Because he's king. And he realized that his people weren't following God. They weren't obeying God. So Josiah said, hey, we just found God's word. Let's read it to the people. That's exactly what they did, friends. They read God's word to everyone. Well, you want to know what? All the people felt so sad. Friends, can we make a sad face? Oh, Hamilton, let's see your sad face. Here, I'll hold your hammer for you. Oh, that is really sad. Good job. Poor Hamilton. Poor Israelites. They were so sad. You want to know why, friends? Because they realized they weren't obeying God. And they felt so sad. And they said, we're sorry, God. We're sorry. We will obey you. Wow, isn't that cool? Friends, did you know that we can do the same thing? When we hear God's word, we can obey it. Friends, sometimes we don't obey our mom and dad, do we? But did you know that God said in the Bible, obey your mom and dad? So if we obey our mom and dad, that's like we're obeying God. Isn't that exciting? I think so too. You know, I think I remember another thing that God has taught us, to love one another. Can we do that, friends? Yeah, we can do that, can't we, Hamilton? I certainly love you. Yeah, we can love one another. That's what God said for us to do in His Word. That's obeying God. Friends, I hope that you worked this week especially on obeying God, because it's important that we obey God's word, isn't it, Hamilton? Yeah. Friends, let's say a blessing over you today. May you know God's word and follow it. Aw, thanks, Hamilton. Thanks, friends. Have a good day. Bye now. I love you. See you next week.